Sandra Bullock, I thought, just seems to have trouble with vehicles. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of tension there. And I was trying to think of other Sandra Bullock movies in which she has vehicle trouble. So as far as motor vehicles go, obviously there's the bus in Speed. She also, within that movie, had previously lost her driver's license for speeding.
Foreshadowing, I think.
Right. Also in Speed, there's the trouble with the runaway subway train at the end. It's on an unfinished line, ends up crashing through a wall out into the street.
I got one. Her car blows up in the heat.
Does it blow up in the heat?
It does.
More car trouble for her. A limousine. She crashes a limo that she had stolen while she's drunk in 28 Days.
She is a token taker in While You Were Sleeping and saves a man who was almost run over by a train.
Yeah, she witnesses a man falling onto the tracks, presumably to his certain doom, until she rolls him off of the tracks to safety.
So that's an example of transportation
and love
actually coming from the same potential disaster.
Absolutely.
Do high heels count as transportation? Because she definitely has trouble walking in them in Miss Congeniality.
And in All About Steve, in which her boots
are not made for walking?
Are not sensible, lead her to fall down a mine shaft, and she has to be rescued on the national news. She has trouble with boats. Oh my goodness, boats, this lady. Speed 2, her cruise ship is hijacked by Willem Dafoe. Also in Speed 2, she has to jump out of a moving plane before it crashes into an oil tanker. More boat trouble mixed with her plane troubles. Speaking of planes, there is that movie Forces of Nature, in which a bird flies into the engine of the airplane as it's taking off, forcing it to be grounded and kicking off her relationship with Ben Affleck. That movie, by the way, Forces of Nature, includes one of 2 known instances of Ben Affleck using a payphone, the other being Gigli. I'm sure there are others, but
those are the only 2 that matter.
I'd like people to write into you guys and let you know.
You also just would like people to see Gigli.
I would like everyone to see Gigli at least 3 times so that I don't feel as bad about seeing it a dozen times. In The Net, a man tries to kill her on a boat after they have sex. She then, I believe, abandons ship, right?
She does.
Of her own volition, though. That's not really vehicle trouble. It's murder trouble, it's sex trouble, but it's not vehicle
Floppy disk trouble.
Floppy disk trouble. Was that his problem? In The Proposal, though, she does fall out of a boat piloted by Ryan Reynolds. Prince of Egypt, it's an aquatic disaster. She voices the wife of Moses.
What?
She witnesses the drowning of the entire Egyptian army. So
that's trouble from having a lack of boat.
Well, they did walk across the dry seabed of the river, which then closed back up, drowning the Egyptian army. So that is a mode of transportation. And of course, gravity. She has trouble with the various spacecraft. Oh, her husband is killed by a truck in Practical Magic. Her husband in Premonition is killed by a tractor trailer. The one mode of transportation Sandra Bullock seems to not have a problem with is horses. She successfully rides a horse in 2 If by Sea. A horse is Sandra Bullock's only guaranteed safe mode of travel.
It is her spirit animal.
So Sandra Bullock, if you're listening, stay in one place. Do not move. We will come get you.